One on, one off. BBC Radio 1.
Okay, we got to welcome into the studio right now our very special guests. Everything are here live and direct for One on, One off. Hello, guys. Let's start on the right. John, say hi.
Hello.
Jeremy.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
How are we all feeling today?
Hello.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so it's good to see you guys.
And you.
I saw you, John, recently enough.
Yes, fairly.
Neither of you can remember when.
No, I'm awful at this kind of stuff. I hope Danny was a bit better, but...
It was
You
recently.
came into the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we came in and we...
You both came in.
The time of the album coming out or something.
Yeah. It was the hottest record. It must have been the hottest record.
Yes, it was a very hot record.
Yeah.
It was Regret, I think.
Can I say how happy I am that you've chosen No Reptiles as the
Yes,
single?
thank you very much.
Thank you
So
for
always.
playing that. Well, I got in the van. We rented the van to move some equipment because we're so rock and roll. And I just happened to get in the van and you had played that song. And I was like, thank you, Annie. That's amazing.
I mean, that's one of those songs when you play it on the radio, people have to kind of pull over and be like, hang on a second, I'm just going to focus all my attention.
That's what we want from it.
It's an attention-demanding song.
Thank you.
And yeah, I mean, the lyrics are just incredible.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. Right, so what we are doing tonight is generally just having a good time. It's not going to be all the normal questions. It's just going to be you playing your favourite records.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be a party.
This is a party.
We can talk. We can talk about a party. So we can talk about an everything kind of party. What party do you guys do? If you had to have a party together.
We've talked a lot about the sad party, haven't we, in our time?
Yeah.
The way that you can kind of inject melancholy into the dance floor. That's kind of what we try to do in our own music.
But that's not really a party.
It's not really a party, though, no.
No, but some of the best
basically-
party songs are really sad.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
Well,
Womack
that,
and
you know-
Womack Teardrops. You know, there's so many
exactly.
tragically sad party songs.
Mike had a party recently and someone was put on the Prodigy really loud and just started crying.
And that's the kind of party we're going to have. Welcome.
If no one is weeping by the end
Happy
of the
birthday.
hour, it hasn't worked. Seriously though, of the band, who likes to party the most? How does it work? Do you have roles that you play?
I don't know.
We've got a lot, like 2 straight men and 2 party men.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
But we
though.
swap who we are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
When Mike gets on it, his surname is Spearman, but it's an anagram of Parmesan that we found out in some weird way. And so when Mike Parmesan turns up,
That's the real party.
You know the real
it's
party
the
fan.
What kind of guy is Mike Parmesan?
He's
just-
irresponsible.
Outlandish.
Yeah.
he's a womanizer. Yeah.
Parmesan's days are numbered, unfortunately. You know, he's
Mike's
really.
face says no, but
Down.
you can't hear that.
Okay, well, listen, let's get into the music. You guys have, I mean, we asked for 5. You brought us about 10 songs.
Yeah,
So the
we
hardest
couldn't
bit
narrow
of
it down.
tonight is going to narrow, what songs do you choose? But let's kick off, so this is the party starter, So what do you think?
I think it has to be your first pick, top
Yes.
of the list.
This
Incredible.
one? Okay. I like it. We're really going in hard here.
I know. It's like 1994.
Okay, so everything are in the one on one off slot tonight, and this is incredible.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
I don't
We're
know
kicking
this
it
for
off.
ages.
It's great. Great choice.
Yo, mad the whole of them, I spin them like a windmill. You talk for them, go to them, and we got the skill. Dance can nice and let's bring name on the bill. And the girls see you with vices like them dreams can't fulfill. Pass on with them, and pass on with them, and squad like with them, and chill. I go winner, cypher winner, over the hill. Who the one come to see that? Who the must say sick, who the must say ill. Just take to the MD, to the best, and go right your will. Come on. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Booyaka, when the general a pass. Booyaka, MB run the dance. Booyaka, we no take. DJ to them funeral. Generally, me never back. What come dance and me all for the madam that. To teacher come from Martin. Icky. General, you come from Martin. Yo, but the whole of them must spin them like a windmill. You talk for them, go to them, and we got the skill. Dance can nice and let's spend the pan the bill. And the girls see you with vices like them jeans get fulfilled. Pass with them in the past and in the cold and in the chill. I go win, no style to win. Over the hill. When the one come to see that, when the must see sick, when the must see ill. This is general, that on the better go right, you will be gone. Icky.
There it is. General Levy, MB, incredible.
Kablamo.
We won there.
Kablama. I mean, you've won. I mean,
Thank you
not
very
that it's
much.
a competition, but it's a very strong start. A very strong start. So, you guys are into jungle music? Or was it just this track?
We were like 8, 9 when this came out, and
Yeah.
it was on one of the first kind of now compilations, or one of the sort of mega compilations of chart music that we bought.
Reggae Dance Hits 94.
Something like that. And it gets under your skin, doesn't it? When you listen to music
amazing.
at that age, it never leaves you. And
Yeah.
that's one of them.
Yeah. It's just so giddy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect for an 8-year-old.
Energy, yeah.
Okay, so I've chosen some songs as well.
Good, okay, well, do your best.
Not as many as you. And once again, it's not a competition. I love the
It
fact that I
is.
always tell everyone it's not a competition. Then by the end of it, it's like, no, you won, no. Who was it? Lethal Bizzle.
You
he was the
started it.
worst. Oh, I did, didn't I?
You're tough
Because I
competition.
said you've already won. And I didn't, you know. But you know what? This is going to give you a good one for your money. Because when it comes...
Oh, there it is!
When it-
I can see it on the monitor.
When it comes to euphoric dance tunes, this
Yeah.
is the
I
ultimate.
think this was on the same compilation.
And also any song that starts with rainfall,
Yeah.
Mate.
Baby D.
Atmospheric.
Baby T, any song that starts with like rain against
The
the
Doors.
window pane, and people's I can't stand the rain, like just anything. I mean, come on.
Lazy Love.
You can't not put your arms in the air.
Let's do it.
You just have to do it. Yes, Sean! You can actually sing this properly.
I'm a woman.
Here we go. Oh!
Psycho deep. Yeah.
So we just figured out in the studio that this song is 20 years old, folks.
We are
20
on
years old.
Birthday.
You know what? I wish I had been like in a field somewhere in the orbital of London at this time,
Yeah, well, we're
raving and
too
discovering. Yeah, we were all too young. But imagine,
Get on the bus.
imagine like actually being there when that was the thing.
Yeah.
They probably hated it at the time.
They probably did. I wonder, was it cool at the time? Maybe it wasn't.
no
It
idea, man.
Definitely was.
Tell you what, it's cool now. It's really cool now. That's my choice. We have everything in the studio tonight for One On, One Off. Just selecting tunes, playing party records. Now, I feel like we kind of have to celebrate because you guys have had a great year.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you've had the top 10 album, you've got this big tour, you're doing Brixton Academy.
Cheers.
It's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
are
And
you-
thanks for all your input
Are you
and support.
are you happy with I mean,
Absolutely,
the album
yeah.
was tremendously received by
Yeah.
not that, you know, the critics are the be all and end all, but
It was received well by everyone.
Yeah.
Fans liked it. new people liked it.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Do you feel like you've garnered a new audience with this?
Definitely,
album?
Yeah. When we play gigs now, people seem to know the new album, which is very encouraging. They don't just want to hear the old stuff, you know.
Yeah.
They want to hear the new stuff, and that's the best way to be, because that feels like we're moving forward and everyone's moving with us. And so it's a great feeling when you play
it's
live.
great.
What kind of people are these new people that have come into your world?
They're 8 years old.
They're all Chinese.
It's a real mixture, I think, to be honest. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It is noticeable that the young people at the front don't know the stuff from our debut, which is 5 years old now, as well. And that's encouraging for
It's
us.
great,
You know?
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
a rare privilege when your new record is the one that people want to hear the most as well, live.
Absolutely.
I think that's a rare little collusion.
And that must be the dream for every band.
Yes.
You know, for
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
to be as invested in everything.
And I don't think
new
it
that
happens
you're
every
doing.
time by any means, so
Yeah.
we're lucky to be enjoying that at the moment.
Yeah.
Us and you too.
Yeah. Not quite as much, I don't think, maybe. Right. Next. I mean, only on this feature would you go from N-Trans to Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
but
speaking of
I think
looking forward.
It's not your ordinary Paul
and
McCartney.
You
It's
wouldn't,
1980.
yeah, and yet we're not going to drop the hype in any way, because this tune is prophetic,
tune is
man.
banging!
It's ahead of Craftwerk. It's Detroit techno 5 years before it happened. It's an amazing musical accident, this, and you would never expect it to come from a Beatle.
Yeah. Oh, my
Especially that one.
God. Okay, do you want to say what it is?
This is Temporary Secretary by Paul McCartney.
Otherwise known as that one.
Mr. Marks, can you find for me someone strong and sweet fitting on my knee? She can keep her job if she gets it wrong. Ah, but Mr. Marks, I won't need her long. All I need is help for a little while. We can take dictation and learn to smile. And a temporary secretary is what I need for to do the job. I need a temporary secretary, temporary secretary, temporary secretary, temporary secretary. Mr. Marks, could you send her quick? 'Cause my regular has been getting sick. I need a temporary secretary, temporary secretary. Mr. Marks, I can pay her well if she comes along and can stay a spell. I will promise now that
So, when did he make this?
I think he left the Beatles in 1970 when they broke up, and then 10 years later, when he'd kind of been through the Wings mill, he made his second solo album proper, having made his first one immediately after the Beatles. And I think he was just living in a shed in Scotland or something.
Isn't
And
there famous photos of him, like, with a big woolly jumper on in
Yeah,
Scotland,
it's
sitting
that
on
sort
stone
of
walls?
There's
area.
quite a lot of photos like that.
But
He wore a lot of
he did all
jumpers.
of this. Every instrument is himself. He did it without a mixing desk. It was just all straight to tape. So it's really raw and really experimental.
Yeah.
Having made kind of classic 70s rock for 10 years, he went back to this kind of stuff, which is amazing.
Doesn't even sound like him, does it?
No, not at all.
Are we sure it was him?
Yeah. He's playing it live again now.
Is it?
Because
Is
it's
he?
found a new audience. So for the first time ever, he's playing it live. 35 years, is that right? 35 years later.
Well, I know how hard it is for young girls these days.
There he is. There he is.
She's on the right track. She can be a belly dancer. I don't need a true
Questionable
romancer.
middle age,
She can be a new romance, but I don't need a girl like that. She can be a neurosurgeon if she's doing nothing urgent.
Why
What
has
I
he got
need's a
American accent?
temporary secretary.
It's half a match because
This is that backing track. You're right. It sounds like techno or something like.
Yeah,
What is,
it's
how did
amazing.
you do that? Just with a guitar on loop or something?
I think
It
it's
has some early synths.
some early. I'm not sure what the
Some kind of
synthesizer is, but it's like an accident that he's looped.
Come on,
It's
Jeremy.
perfect.
Why don't you know how he did this?
I usually do. Wikipedia.
This is hard to follow up. I don't really know what to do here, but I'm going to give up my best shot. So this is a track called Give Me Everything Little Thing, the Juan McLean Cashmere remix. I don't know if you're going to like it. I just like it because it sounds like there's an elephant all the way through.
No, it's great. We supported them once.
Yeah, and we have an
McCartney.
elephant sound on one of our tunes.
We do.
as well.
It's all about elephant sounds. There it is. It's a bit kind of like Mr. Wazzo flat beat,
Yeah.
kind of.
They tour with all analog gear, don't they?
Yeah.
It's all really problematic.
So, what's been your worst tour ever?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's yet to come.
No, but maybe, like back in the day when you were supporting people and that kind of thing, you think you played with Juan McLean.
The Automatic tour was pretty ropey.
The Automatic?
Yeah. I
Well,
think
mostly because we were
supported
touring in a mini metro or something.
Yeah, Michael's car.
We were supporting them in my Ford.
That was one of the first tours
Golf.
we ever did.
It's a VW Golf.
A Golf, yeah. So we had all our amps, our guitars, some drums in the back of a VW Golf, and all of us as well, travelling around after the Automatic.
How did you do that?
It was very uncomfortable.
It was cramped, and Mike had to be sober all the time, but also ate a lot of flapjack and
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
And Red Bull.
Yeah,
To
those
kind of-
were
Energy
days.
drinks, we should say. Yeah, it's just we had to go back to. We didn't have anyone to stay apart from like friends. Floors.
Yeah, mates' floors.
It's
What's
very-
that coming over the hill?
Oh my God, do you remember the Automatic?
Yeah, we toured with them, mate.
They were very good to us. It was just,
Yeah, they were lovely.
it was
Yeah.
very...
And the thing is, at the time, every tour is a step up. So you go, oh well, this is great because we're touring with this band, or we're in a van, or we're in a bus, or and there's always reasons to be thankful for being on a tour.
Oh, yeah.
But equally, sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice to be on a tour at all, really, to be honest. But
It feels like it was kind of a test. It's like, right, if you can
Yeah.
make this as a band,
Yeah, all
this
tours are a
tour,
test.
then
Producer
maybe.
Jacob has just lined up.
Well, it is good to remember these things.
thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Sounds in there, we don't.
Actually, while we were touring, the screaming guy wasn't even there, wasn't he? Was he?
No, the screamer got
Hang on, who's the screaming guy?
Well, one of
There's
the
a guy
guys
who
in the
just
band
screams.
would just scream the chorus at the same time as the singer.
And that was part of the sound, but he'd gone by this point.
Yeah.
Screaming
There he
being
is.
chucked. Oh yeah. Let's give it a chorus. Come on, let's give it a shot. It's been a while since this
together
song
now.
has had a shot. What's that coming over the hill? I remember.
This was our lives for like 2 weeks.
I think that's enough.
What's next?
We've
What's
remembered.
next?
Right.
Moving on.
I'm going in from the Automatic to
Yeah.
I Can See
classic.
Now, Nutbush City Limits.
So is that our song then?
No.
That doesn't count.
You can't let us have that as one of ours.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I immediately win this whole competition. But it's not a competition.
That's fine.
Go for it.
A church house, gin house, a schoolhouse, outhouse, on highway number 19. The people keep the city clean. They call it Nutbush. Oh, Nutbush. On a Nutbush city limit. 25 was the speed limit. Motorcycle not allowed in it. You're gonna store Fridays. You go to church on Sundays. They call it Nutbush, a little old town. Oh, Nutbush. They call it Nutbush city limit. You're gonna deal on weekdays and have a picnic on Labor Day. You go to town on Saturdays, but go to church every Sunday. They call it Nutbush. Oh, Nutbush. They call it
Nutbush City Limits. There you go. I Cantina, an absolute classic. And right, it's your suggestion now, guys. And tell me about Femme. Because
This-
I don't know this, please.
Do you not know this?
No,
this
I don't
is
think I do.
In a way, this is the story of this song and this artist. She's like a ready-made pop star. She's all there. It's good to go. And this is an amazing tune that my girlfriend introduced me to.
Okay.
When she's like in the party zone, it comes out every time. I
Okay.
think it's a year or two old already, but it's fantastic. It's really, really high-quality pop music.
Okay, amazing. Femme.
I was on a personal quest to burst along, singing from the needles in my chest, and it was so bright and clear, not a cloud in
Well, Jeremy, I've got to thank you for highlighting
welcome.
this lady, Femme. I've just Google imaged her. She looks amazing.
Yeah,
she looks
it's
like
great.
A proper
I don't
pop
understand how
star.
that wasn't a massive hit.
I think that's 2 years old, it says on the internet.
Yeah, well, sounds
Let's
amazing.
make it a hit, people,
Fever Boy.
listeners.
Let's turn it round. Let's bring this lady
do it.
back and give her a shot. Yeah, that's well good. Femme, F-E-M-M-E. Right, we are in the middle of One On, One Off. We've got 12 minutes left. This feature always flies. Everything are here in the studio. And you've kind of selected the rest of the tunes, right? You know what you're going to do now. You've got a plan.
Ish, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you're taking it quite seriously. It's good. I like it.
Very seriously.
So,
I think we're going to take it down a notch. It's going to be a little bit darker and deeper now.
okay.
And this is a really new band called Pumarosa with a tune called Priestess that I've actually only heard a couple of times.
Okay, we haven't played this on this show yet, so this is a first play for us. Do we know anything about this band, where they're from?
No, but that's the attraction.
They're a mystery.
It's shrouded in mystery.
They're a black cat on a black night.
There you go. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Think of that when you hear this from Pumarosa, Priestess. Black cat, black night.
I know you don't think about that, so go take your chance. Put your money where your mouth is. I just wanna dance, and if it takes a little time to go slow or it go wild, yeah, believe me, I've been trying since I was a little child. Could you come to me so naturally, like a fox into the night? And where foxes go, I too will roam. If that's alright, it must be hard.
Okay, Pumarosa. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I am becoming renowned for my mispronunciation of things on this show. That's called Priestess, as recommended by Everything. I liked it.
Thanks.
Isn't it?
Thank you so much for bringing it to this show.
Pleasure.
We
No
really
problem.
liked it. Okay, we've got 2 songs left. So shall we talk about what's to come then for you guys before the end of the year? Big old tour.
Big tour.
How are you travelling on tour these days?
Bus.
Big bus.
Big bus, all
14
in one bus.
people on one bus, yeah.
No
14.
number 2s, please.
One lady, 13 men.
Oof.
I know. Feel for her, man.
I mean, that
Jeremy's
is-
mum always travels.
She
It's
comes
not
everywhere.
my mum.
It's a stipulation. It's been a long 8 years.
And do you guys have parties on the bus? Like, I guess when there's 14 people,
We
there's
do.
other
You
people
can't
to
really avoid
consider.
it.
Can't avoid
can't
it.
really
It's
avoid
all you
it.
can do on a bus.
If you're awake, then you kind of have to party. And,
Yeah,
or
but low
go to
key
bed, then
parties.
people leave you alone. But apart from that, it's kind of you've got to do it.
So there's
watch
no one.
football films.
There's no one annoying who comes in and like shakes the curtains and is like, "Come on, get up!" and annoys people when they're trying to
yeah,
sleep.
but that happens at like 6 p.m. the next day when it's like, got to get up for the gig, guys.
right, yeah,
Until that
okay.
point, just like, might as well just stay in bed
Yeah.
the whole day. Yeah, pretty
So
bad.
how long are you going to be on this bus for then? Pretty much the month of November, is it?
Well, it's 2 or 3 weeks in November, and then it's the same in December, so it's more or less the rest of the year. Yeah.
till
And are you
Christmas.
cool with that? Do you like it? I mean, you obviously
into
like
it.
grumble about it, but do you like tour life? You must.
Yeah, I do.
Get into it. Yeah.
The travel is good in the sense that you get to go to interesting places. The transit,
You get
is
to
not
wake
so
up in
good.
interesting car
Yeah.
parks.
You do, yeah.
Exactly.
I've seen so many sweet car parks. Now.
Some real beauties.
German car parks, French car parks, Spanish car parks, Italian car parks.
And then we're supporting Folds in February as well. So we're
Oh my
looking forward
God,
to that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all arenas in the UK, so kind of big gigs.
That's big old deals.
Wembley
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah. Where do you think has the most concentrated everything fan base in the world? What town? What city? What country?
London or
Tokyo?
Manchester, I suppose, in this country.
Yeah, one of them.
You got a lot of fans
to
in
be.
Tokyo as well.
We have a
It's
we
been
have
a while since we went to
spattering.
Tokyo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're very active online.
The best gigs are where you pitch up somewhere where you have no preconceptions or expectations and they just go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
that's
still
great.
happens in the most unexpected places, and I hope it will continue to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it will. Okay, we have a track in front of us that looks incredible, and I can't wait to press play on. Do you want to tell us why you've chosen
this-
Ms. Rowland?
Well, we were talking about this earlier today, and it just came out of the blue. We kind of remember this from when we were a very new band, driving our own transit around, and there was like a rework of this by a pair of British DJs. I can't remember who it was or what the details were, but it was a big hit.
Freemasons. I
That's
think,
it.
isn't
Yeah. But the original, I always thought, I actually preferred the original, and it didn't get enough radio, so we're going to play it out now.
Come on, let's change that.
do it.
Kelly Rowland and Work.
You got it. You got it. Put it in. Tables turn into a situation. Now you're sitting in my face and you've been patiently waiting. Bumbling over words, forget the conversation. Thinking maybe we can make a combination. Wanna see me lose my breath, you wanna hear me moan. Better be ready, willing, able when we get alone. 'Cause you was talking confident up on the telephone. So you gotta put it in when we get it on. No turning back from this party. Put you through enough to conflict. Hey, ain't no coming down from this side. My love don't go nowhere, that's I say. Look at what you got yourself into. Best take advantage, be all that you can be. Best take advantage, see all that you can't see. 'Cause this could be a last opportunity to move me. Baby, get it, baby, chicken, baby, get it. Do it, baby, do it, do it, baby, get it. Baby, get it, baby, chicken, baby, get it. Do it, baby, do it, do it, baby, get it. Baby, get it, baby, chicken, baby, get it. Do it, baby, do it, baby, get it. Don't walk around if you wanna live it out. You gotta get it all the way in. I wanna see you. Now you're looking like you're looking for an explanation. Use the curves in my body for your motivation. Skip the petty games, no need for complications. Use what takes, make sure I reach my destination. You better leave a good impression before you hit the door. 'Cause you don't want me talking about your business on the low. You show it off, I have to fit you in my schedule. So you better put it on me when it's time to go. No turning back from this party. Put you through enough to conflict. Hey, ain't no coming down from this side. My love don't go nowhere, that's I say. Look at what you got yourself into. Best take advantage, be all that you can be. Best take advantage, see all that you can't see. 'Cause
Kelly Rowland, Work. There's a lot of Destiny's Child going on in that song as well.
God, yeah.
That's what we like about it. I think it's just minimal, isn't it? It's just a drum beat and her vocal and not much else. And we've always been attracted to that sort of thing.
Amory as well, that one
Absolutely,
Pink
yeah.
track. Love
Beyonce
that.
made that sound famous post Destiny's, but I think Kelly Rowland's got as much to enjoy.
When's Kelly coming back?
Well, she's doing X Factor apparently, we heard.
Is she?
Jacob's just said
She'll
so.
never
yeah.
win.
Is she, Jacob? US X Factor, she'll never win. I'm getting an impression here. I'm getting an impression here that John is the Joker, the cynical Joker of the pack, perhaps. The one-liner king. Right, Kelly Rowland and Work. And guys, just before we hand over to Philly Taggart with the mixtape, which is happening in minutes' times, we have one tune left. And when I say we, I mean you.
Oh, what about you?
Well, I've just given up now. It's just all about
Okay.
you. I just feel bad because you brought in so many tunes, and I feel like we need to hear your choices.
We over-prepared.
So-
It's gotta
last
be the
one,
German choice, right?
probably, yeah.
It's always the German choice. Our darlings, Craftwerk.
So tell me why Craftwerk are your darlings.
Well, there's so much to enjoy about that.
And
band.
so little to enjoy as well.
Yes,
That's what's
well,
great
exactly.
about them.
Literally
The
that.
minimal-
it's
the
so
minimal
minimal.
factor.
The confines are so clear, and yet they're so imaginative within them. And this tune in particular, somebody like Left Field or the Chemical Brothers, I can't remember who it was, said this is the template for all electro. This
Wow.
is it in
Wow.
one go. And I totally agree with that. It's wonderful, woozy, effervescent techno.
I think you should get a radio show, John.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Anyone needs a radio DJ? There's a budding one standing right in front of me right now. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For your
Thanks
time.
for having us.
So lovely to see you and catch up with you and hear your musical selections. I'm going to shut up. Let this do the talking.
生气。